This is Before the Pitch for you can love New York baseball no matter what shade of blue you are wearing. We are taking some swings today, and here is why. Recently, Aaron Judge just hit 2 high-pitch home runs against the Orioles at Camden Yards, and it made me want to talk about the high pitch and why Aaron Judge is able to hit the high pitch so well. Let me just start by saying there is no perfect batting stance, and different quirks work different ways for different people. So there's really no one-size-fits-all solution. So a lot of the pieces that I'm going to be pointing out are common and very consistent between good hitters, but it does not mean that they are guaranteed to work for everyone every time as an individual, nor do the flaws that I point out mean that they will never work. Baseball's funny like that. Let's look at Mike Trout, Aaron Judge, and Christian Yelich's hands in their batting stances. I put a green line where the two hands meet, and we see the hands begin on the plane of around the jawline or a little bit higher, especially for Mike Trout. Now let's look at their loads. Their hands move back towards their back shoulder, and while they do lower their hands a little bit, they still hang between the shoulder and jawline. The important part that we see between the batting stance and the load is that the hands hang above the shoulder. Here's why that is so important for the high pitch. The hands need to begin in a spot where they can reach the high pitch while being able to swing on the plane of the pitch without popping up. You really cannot hit what's above your hands, so if we start too low, a few things will happen. First, you will swing underneath the high pitch. Or if you're lucky, you can clip the bottom of the high pitch at an upward angle and essentially pop out. If our hands start high enough, we can reach the high pitch while swinging through the ball on the plane that the ball is being thrown, and we are able to drive the ball. Mike Trout himself has spoken in previous interview segments about this very thing. He cites how he used to have lower hands and so he could reach the bottom part of the zone a little bit more easier. But then pitchers caught on to where his hands were and they would throw him the high pitch and catch him off guard, and he was having a lot of trouble making contact on the high pitch. So the adjustment that he made was exactly what we're talking about. He raised his hands higher, just as we explained. Jim Thome has even spoken about this on MLB Network as well. This is a real thing. An easy drill to help your kids get better at the high pitch is to set the tee up at the top of the zone, just as we were doing before. If you want to be more involved in your kids' exercise, you can even soft toss the high pitch to your son or daughter. So now they can use their eyes to follow the ball coming into the strike zone and add that extra layer of difficulty. Remember, the ultimate goal is to drive the ball straight, ideally up the middle, and not in the air. To make this even more challenging, you can add a second tee. So this way, it ensures that the hitter is going to be swinging on the plane of the pitch because they have to hit both baseballs in order to have a complete smooth and flat swing. You can actually do this for any pitch in the strike zone. It's a really, really handy drill. If you like this video, make sure you comment, subscribe, and share, especially with parents of little leaguers who maybe want to be more involved in their child's development. You can find us on Twitter at B4Mets_Yankees, and let's all be grateful that we can finally enjoy Major League Baseball together. I will see you guys next time we talk New York baseball because ESPN doesn't.